The Konohamaru DLC in Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker is a little bit different. The new DLC comes with his clothes, his hairstyle, and yes, it comes with a staff, but not for attackers, unfortunately. As the DLC came out, we get a shop update that comes with Sarutobi's manga outfits, some old ninja attack outfits, and the accessory horns that everybody wants to see, and some new Paul Scientific. But also check out the reward list so you guys can find some low-key recolors, the A and B ranks, because there's some pretty good items there as well. So take a look for yourself.
I lost gang members, I can't act cool. I got gang scriptures in my tattoos. I was running from the police in my trap shoes. Posted trying to flip 100, I come back.
Let's discuss the new DLC and my overall review of it. The new outfit that he provides you no special skills. The scarf doesn't really glitch that much, but it does go through the ground, which causes a clipping issue. Overall, it's pretty unique, and I don't see myself wearing it, but the Konohamaru hair is actually pretty cool. The Adamantium, I don't know how to pronounce that, Inra is actually a defensive weapon, but it has really unique combos. This is just a basic heavy attack coming out the box. It's really unique, and here is just a regular light attack, and it's a unique ability. Now you can see a bunch of heavies and light attacks. You need to try this out for yourself. It's not too hard to figure out, for the combos are really awesome, and I think Shinobi Strikers took their time on these, so I'd highly recommend that you use the staff. Even if you're not a defense main, at least give it a try, because these combos are something serious. Keep in mind, when you do a super armor move or a heavy attack, it allows you to not be interrupted most times, so keep that in mind when you're using that, because that is a huge wide range for that weapon. It also has unique combos in the air. The Meteor Jutsu seems like it's going to be my favorite because it sits here and interrupts Ino's jutsus, but I really think Burning Ash Jutsu is going to change a lot of the meta, even though sometimes it does glitch. Burning Ash Jutsu presents smoke out of your mouth and puts a stun animation similar to a smoke flash ninja tool. Now you can use a second phase that sometimes doesn't come out or allow you to activate it, and this will cause a combustion that will do most of the damage. I really love the distance of travel for this jutsu and the AoE. It can hit multiple targets, leaving them stunned, to set up many combos for you and your team. This jutsu has a self timer. It has a decent range, but it will combust by itself without you activating the second phase. Now, I will say you have to watch your range, because if they pop out of it, you can't activate the second phase. That's a weird glitch. Now we have Fire Style Flaming Meteors, a jutsu that launches a clone into the air, continuously raining down flame bombs. Targets hit by the flame bomb take damage, also forces enemies to lock onto you and lock onto the clone instead, which is kind of useful, not gonna lie. I want to take a second just to show you the tandem with this. You can use that. Now it's looking at the clone instead of me, and you can continuously fight it while it's continuously switching its target, because that's what that meteor does. It's really powerful, especially if you're fighting in a 1v1. Think of this jutsu like a sentry gun. It's what the Inferno style Susanoo arrow should have been, since it will follow its target and will hit multiple targets as well, and it will make them immediately lock on to that substitution, which is really beneficial, especially if you have an attacker or a DPS main that is trying to literally eliminate any of your team members. Summoning Jutsu Inra. This inflicts continuous damage, reduces movement speed, disables substitution, and additional input activates combined sealing, monkey sun suppression, knocking enemies out, and increasing their respawn time. Once you summon Inra on your target, you will get a giant or a little monkey that has that additional input where they are slowed and their substitution is gone, but that monkey suppression may be canceled out pretty easily and doesn't instant kill most people, if it does any damage at all. I don't know if I'm progressively getting worse at Shinobi Striker. I just am not having a good time trying to hit this ultimate, so I would give it like a 1 out of 5 if we're doing that scale. But essentially, it does make you slow, and it does get rid of your substitution, so eventually you will die. Guys, make sure you do stay towards the end of the video. I'm actually going to showcase some of the shop items that you probably don't have yet, but right now, let's see if Konohamaru really is worth his weight in silver, or cash, or credit card, whatever you have. I believe Konohamaru is the weirdest role for attackers. All of his jutsus are very ranged, so I'm gonna play how he should, right? I'm gonna play back a little bit, not so aggressive, and kind of just pick off people that they're low, because they have no healers, so I can just sit back and kind of just spam things from the behind, and not really try to get in the fray, even though my teammates are getting picked off one by one. That's really on them. I'm just gonna use it as my benefit, okay? Nobody judge me off the top of their head. All right, thank you. I will say, fighting 3 Konohamarus at once, you are literally switching your targets literally every other second because of that meteor. So it is a tad bit annoying, and you can tell that this smoke cloud, the ash, is really powerful as well. My health is getting literally deleted as well. And Konohamaru actually has some pretty unique combos where if you do a certain combo, he actually releases his Rasengan. So if you're looking to use him in hero mode, I highly recommend it. Quite powerful, even though, you know, he's probably not your favorite Boruto character right now. Konohamaru also carries 2 Asuma knuckle knives with him, which is pretty unique. Also, the ash can be used in the air and combust whenever it wants to, which is also pretty cool because most of those type of jutsus do not do that. And when you can really combo most of it up with the meteor or the ash jutsu into any ultimates, they don't really mess it up as well because they are stun animations, which I found pretty fascinating, not gonna lie. I'm not gonna tell you whether you should buy this DLC or not. I'm gonna grade it. I'm gonna give it a B-. It has its perks. It has a couple unique things about it, but I don't think it's going to change the meta. I think it's fun. I think you can make some really cool builds with it. It's just a ranged attack DLC, which just makes me a little bit uncomfortable, honestly. And the clothes that come with it, and the hairstyle, and then the weapon is actually for another role. I was watching Glauku's stream about the Konohamaru DLC, and he was having trouble with the second phase of the Ash Jutsu as well. So comment down below if you know any fixes or if you're having the same problem as well. Key thing about the Ash Jutsu is proximity. If I back up, it's no longer there. If I scoot up, there it is again. So activate the Ash Jutsu, you have to be relatively close to them or it won't activate. So learn that the range is not as big as you think it is. Also, he noticed that Water Pillar and Sand Shield will break on the second activation of the combustion from the Ash Jutsu. I think is a great breaker if you're looking for that on your attack type. Real quick, there's a rumor that there's a report button now in Shinobi Strikers, so you can report the modders that you face. I'll be honest with you, this outfit is a little bit ugly, but the skills are quite nice, and you definitely need to get the attack core and accessories, and I'll show you the skills right now. Boost damage and close range attack power, but reduces your maximum health. You'll have boost attack evasion and reduce substitution cooldown, but you'll have longer time where status effects affect you, and Raging Storm will do a massive boost to your damage output after 10 hits. Coming close, I know these are very ugly, but I'm telling you, I try to convince Klobku to waste esoterics, and I'm telling you to do so as well. These animations are very fresh. This is in the air heavy attack similar to the chakra claws. If you're a button master like me, this is just a regular light attack. Look how cool this animation is, and it has even like a tornado effect with it as well. Now this is a beautiful sequence, right? I feel like these weapons are low-key gonna be underrated, so I highly recommend that you do use your esoteric scrolls and try them out for yourself. You will be surprised by these combos. Most of this content was provided to us by Shinobi's shop, so we're going to take a look at some of the map features that he is showcasing right here. This is a 2-level map, and it's a new map in Shinobi Striker right now, as you can play in hero mode, quick match, or whatever you're playing right now. You can play this new map. Essentially, it is an enclosed space that has limited to no pitfall areas. Alright guys, that's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe and turn the post notifications on. You're not going to want to miss a video.